Alright, so here's the update on the 79. I got the S&S cover on eBay, 15 bucks, with the backing plate, with the choke lever, a wrenchener installed. Perfect. Got my throttle cable hooked up. Got my clutch hooked up. Sounds like it's working. We'll find out soon. I did notice that there's something wonky with the handlebars or the risers. Tires point one way, handlebars are pointing another way. I'll have to figure that out later. This is a thrift store seat, $5. Came off like a moped or something. I don't know. Really worked. Cut down the fender. Just put some flat black primer on it. Got a battery. And so far, I'm up to 1,310. Which isn't too bad, considering that this thing is worth 1,500 bucks maybe. Shit, 1,500 bucks maybe running. So I'm right about where I need to be. In the mail, I did get TC Bros chain kit. 120 links should be plenty. As soon as I hook this up, I'll be able to try out that clutch and see what's going on with that. Also got one of the TC Bros brake line kits, but this is for my other bike. But I probably may end up buying another one of these to put on this one. We'll see. The stock one I have on that one might work on this. Problems that I figured out. This is the 79 rear brake caliper with mount. The issue with this, I don't know why they designed it this way. I don't even know if you can see it. But the nuts sit inside of the caliper mount. And it's this old corroded aluminum or magnesium. It's probably aluminum. But the bolts just spin when you try to tighten up the caliper because it's just, over time, it's just rotted being out in the elements. So the only things I can do to fix that, JB weld these nuts inside these slots. That's a cheap, easy fix. Might work. Rebuild the calipers. But the more I looked at this mount, and the more I looked at the mount on my 98, I almost think I can use a pre-2003 Sportster rear brake mount. This is almost the same width. If anything, this is a slight bit smaller. So the OG, 90 Sportster rear brake caliper mount should work. And I can buy one of those off eBay, for 150, 100 bucks. Mount and caliper. I'm familiar with rebuilding those. So that's probably what I'm going to go with. Not even worry about this. What I have left to do is hook up the battery. This is an old Sportster tank from my 98 Basketcase project. I need the 22 millimeter petcock for that though. I have to order that, so I can't use this right now. But as soon as I hook that battery up, put that chain on, figure out some sort of gas tank, I can possibly ride this around the yard. So we'll see how that goes. My next video should be me riding around the yard. But that's where I'm at. Thank you guys. Alright, so this is why I need the TC Bros brake line kit. Alright, this is the way TC Bros suggests when you do the hardtail conversion, how you're supposed to do the caliper. I really hate it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it that it's a bitch to bleed because the valve is pointing down. The air bubbles are hard to get out. To redo it all over again, I may buy another caliper and do this, but I wish I would have left everything there. Figured out a way to mount it to the rail and kind of kept it right up in this area. I've seen guys that have done that before. I know it's possible. I may try to get a 2004, 2005 caliper and do it that way in the future. I don't know. But the main thing is that line, man, really drives me fucking nuts. I hate the way it looks. I hate the fact that it's down so low. It freaks me out. So, got the kit. And my plan is to run the line this way and curl under like that, keep it up off the ground. But I think that was the original, maybe the rear brake line that came with my basket case, so that's why I ended up using that. But the main thing is it's too short. I've tried to get it, you know, the other direction. It's just there's not enough length. So this was the 5-foot, yeah, 5-foot kit. So this should solve that problem for a little while until I decide to get another caliper. That's how it's looking so far. All right, so here's a fender that came with the basket case. I'm not really sure what it came off of. I don't believe it was true to the Ironhead. It doesn't look like any that I've seen in pictures. It's got a lot of weird stuff, a lot of Bondo. I don't even know what that is. Strange stuff, washer just welded in there. Looks like they patched over the lights at one time. They were doing some hacking on it right here. Nice dent with thick Bondo. So I'm just going to cut it. Keep it simple. Cut all that excess off. I don't believe it's anything important. Even if it was, I mean, they've already fucked it up so much that I'm not going to hurt anything if I do cut it up. So here we go. Not too bad for a hillbilly. Cool. Check that out. See how it fits. Probably gonna end up cutting some of that bullshit off.